gang. Let me tell y'all it's the Shigalation gang. I want y'all to pay attention to the video I'm about to tell y'all, because this video about to really change our lives. If y'all really want to, oh my God, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, y'all, today I was, oh my God, hold on one time. Alright, y'all, what's good, YouTube? Today I was asked to make a video about mindset to help the kids. This video is gonna be played in the middle school, so I'm gonna try to do it in terms that y'all can all understand. So y'all gotta pay attention. I know it might be a little boring, but I need you to understand this is very important for your life. It's important for your life, okay? So if you want to make sure your life go the way you want it to go, I don't care if you're 9, you're 10, you're 11, you're 12, you're 13, you need to pay attention, okay? Okay. For me, I gotta grab your attention. I know the kids sometimes they could be a little, for me, they could drift off. They could drift off. Okay. So now, children, and men, and this can help anyone. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking about thinking, because in life we were never taught what thinking is or how to think. You know, we were never taught what thinking is or anything about it. It's not in our curriculum, or at least I wasn't. I don't know what they teaching right now. I was. Okay. So thinking. So we're gonna have guy in the black, and then we're gonna have guy in the purple. Okay. Now with the thinking. Now everyone, stay with me. I know. Let me. The attention span, you can stay with me. Okay, the guy in the purple, he is thinking negatively. Okay, negative. What are negative thoughts? You think you can't. Anything which you can't, you do not think. You should never think you can't. You only should think you can. Okay, boys. Okay, think you can. Okay, and can is positive. Let me tell you something. This is what they don't tell us in school. They don't tell us that your thoughts don't make who you are. Your thoughts don't define you. You define your thoughts. That's what they don't tell you, kids. Okay? So if you think negative, if you think life's unfair, it's never fair, guess what? Life will reflect back to you, and you'll see it is not that fair. That's how it works, kids. So what you want to do, you want to try to keep a positive mindset. Positive mindset at all times. Even when your reality, that your world shows you that, you know, something means something to you and it's negative. When you get that negative thought, kids, you have the power. Kids, you have the power. You have the power to say if that thought is true or not. You have the power. Not them, not you. So for example, kids, say if you fall down, right? Say if you fall down and then someone says you're clumsy. And no matter what age you are, if someone calls you clumsy, if you get that thought, you know, that says you're clumsy, be like, am I clumsy? If that comes in your head and you say, yeah, that makes sense. I just fell down. I guess I am clumsy. You will be clumsy. That's how it works, kids. You will end up being clumsy. So now I got to teach you another lesson about how we think. We think with our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. So let me explain this to you, kids, because no one ever explained it. And if you can understand this, this may change your life. So pay attention. So now your conscious mind is right here. If I said to look, think of an orange, what you just used to think of the orange, that's you. That's your conscious mind. So that's right here. Now in back here, this is what you call your subconscious. And I'm going to write out for you here, fellas, right here. This is what you call your subconscious. Your mind looks a little something like this. This is your conscious right here. This is your conscious, and this is your subconscious. Okay, subconscious. And like I just told you, your consciousness, what you're listening to me on right now and paying attention with, is right here. This is where all your thoughts come. This is your conscious problem solving. You're thinking of how to solve a problem, you know, anything like that, it comes right here. Now, in the back of your head, you know, your subconscious, this is like your computer. You got to think of it like you listening. You're the programmer, and this is your computer. Now, when you were young, your computer downloaded anything, and when you have me download anything, it can have viruses that are not good for you. That's negative thinking. So anything negative in your life, you want to try to see how you can turn it positive. Let me teach you another thing, kids. What a law of polarity. When there's opposites, when there's good, there's bad. When there's negative, there's positive. Because they're opposites, they connect. So when you have a negative thought, you can always flip it and turn it positive. For example, you can get called ugly, and you can say, have the thought, am I ugly, or you're ugly in your head. Now, when you get that thought in your head, you can either take it in and say, I am ugly, it's right, I always get called ugly. Or you can say, no, there's 8 billion people in the world, someone's gonna call me beautiful. You see how the two thoughts are different? One was negative and one was positive. One was negative and one was positive. And the thing about it is, when you think positive thoughts on a regular, the thoughts you have on a regular will put you in rooms that the negative ones can't. Okay? When you have negative thoughts, you can only operate in that type of mental space. If you want to live in prosperity, oh my God, it's hard because you guys are children. If you guys want to live in the way you want, if you guys want to create the life you want to live and live a nice, fun, soft life, you want to think positive. Think of that life. Think at your dreams, envision it. If you're going to school for anything and you want to really do it, envision it, think about it every day, write it down, take it in, and try and fully believe, get it back here, that no matter what, because of the faith you have and because of your mindset, that you will get there. Okay. And now I'm gonna talk to you about mindset, tie back into what I said in the first place. I said you should always think you can do anything you want. Anything in this world that you put your mind to, you should think you can. Because there's power in thinking you can. When you think you can, it empowers you. But when you think you can't, it takes power away. If you want to hit your goals, you want to get as strong and as powerful as possible. You need all the thought power, all the thought process power as possible. So what do you do when you have thoughts? You need to use them for your advantage. They don't teach you how to think. If you really want something, if you want to get on that basketball team, or if anything you want in this world, you better think about not if you're going to make it, not how am I going to make it. You better think I'm going to make it. No matter what, and when I put my mind to it, I'm going to make it. And even if you have days where it's not working or you see like you're doing bad, never let a temporary day or temporary moment put a permanent characteristic on your life. Never. You write your thoughts. Your thoughts don't write you. Your thoughts don't make you. You make your thoughts and you own them. So you can change the definition of your thoughts. If you get a negative thought, you can change it into a way where you can make it positive. I used to be fat, kids, and someone called me fat. I wouldn't say, oh, I'm fat. Yeah, you're trying to be mean to me. No, I would say, yes, I am fat. And what it is, I am fat. And I know I can change when I want to. So, I'm good. Like, what's wrong with that? You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong. I'm fat now. I know I'm going to be good when I want to be good. What's wrong with me being fat? You feel me? You guys got to be able to stay in your own reality and don't let someone reflect their reality onto you. And by that being said, don't let someone, because someone else thinks you're fat and then they call you fat because it's negative to them. It doesn't have to be negative to you. You're your own person. It doesn't have to be negative to you. Just because they think it's negative, you gotta practice telling people they can hold their opinion. And when you really want something, you're gonna have to understand that everyone's gonna be different as you. So a lot of people are not gonna see the world through how you see it. God gave those eyes to you. God made you have those thoughts, not everyone else. So even when people don't believe you or don't see your vision, when you really want it, if you keep thinking you're going to get it, and you keep thinking of it over and over and tell yourself the characteristic of what it takes to get that vision, you will install it in your subconscious. And when installed in your subconscious will control your actions, control your results, kids. Understand that. Everything in life is a result from an action. Your subconscious, what you believe deep down will dictate where your life goes. So if you believe deep down that you can't, guess what? You can't. There's two people. One that said they can, one that said they can't. You're both right. Both you are right. So choose to say you can. Choose to believe that deep down in your subconscious. When you really want to do something in this world, you have the best chance of doing it because you believe you can, and you believe through your hard work, through your mindset, and through your faith in God, you'll get there no matter what. And don't let nobody tell you different. Don't let no one tell you different, y'all.